to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown. Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Nice. My favorite symbol is the tree of life. Everything. All right. This is not working. I don't really care at this point. How is everyone doing? How are my peeps today? We have got a lot of questions and a lot of unanswered questions. Is anybody else as confused about this case as I am? Okay, I will. Hi, CEO. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Michelle. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. Hi, pretty brown girl. Thank you that you love the intro. The intro is done by @Carol Power, CAROLE Power, on IG. So I am of grace and honor that she gave me the video. But we are going to talk about, we're going to use the feminine cards today. KHIA. Feeling devastated. Yep, then confused. More devastated than confused. Well, I am just confused. I am just confused. Because I understand that a cop shot her. Hello? I understand that a cop shot her. Like, I get it. I get it. I also understand that in the moment, she had a knife. I get that too. I also understand that cops shoot Black people way quicker than they do their white criminals, right? I mean, the last incident at the Capitol was a Black guy that rammed the barriers and they shot him dead. But 10,000 people tried to kill Congress and not one of those people was shot by Capitol Police. But at least 3 officers were dead. Like, they don't even think to shoot a mob. And there should have been a firewall of bullets. Like, there should have been 200 of them dead January 6th. And none of those cops, Black or white, thought to fire their gun. Wow. But a kid at a parking violation, an air freshener, a soldier, a sergeant, they get attacked for being Black. So the question then became, was it excessive force? Well, yeah. Yes, it was excessive force, Don Lemon. She had a knife. You're right. She had a knife, but don't discount her. Don't discount her age. Don't discount the fact that she's a poor kid, literally a poor kid, because she was in a foster home, Don Lemon. Don't discount her very essence of why she got there dead, Don Lemon. She deserves better than your blatant dismissal of, well, she had a knife. And if you don't get it, Don Lemon, you need to be taken off. You and Tucker Carlson, y'all need to go. Because we need people that's going to explain it to America better. It's not my job. I'm a psychic. It's not my job to dissect this. It's your job. You're the journalist. The bottom line here is that it's a systematic failure of protecting women in foster care and not recognizing that some of these foster cares are bullshit. Now, I don't know who the woman is, her mother, last name Bryant. I don't know where she comes into this. I don't know the foster care's mother's name. But what happened? How did she get into foster care? Her and her sister. And if there were 7 calls made from this foster home to police, how did social services fail KHIA Bryant? Because she was not supposed to be dead. If there were some fail-safe points to look at, 7 calls is unreasonable. Why wasn't foster care there? And the sister kept saying, I want to leave this home because somebody in the home kept beating her up. And she kept saying these grown women kept beating her up. And one incident, the cops were called and she said, relocate me. And they said, we can't. So they wound up taking her as a 5150. And it was then that her sister died. Really? But I have to tell you, this is also a Black thing. Now, you guys know me. You don't get to get away with this, Black folks. This is a Black thing. Don't any of you ever tell me what a cop can and cannot do when you don't protect your own people. Why were there grown women beating up 2 little girls in that household? Where's your morals? Where's your substance? And then, to add insult to injury, after the girl died, we as Black women posted on her account some disgusting things. All of you, good luck with your lives, and I mean it. All of you that posted something on that little girl's page, good luck with your pathetic lives. Because that is the extreme version of karma. I hope you don't have children. Because clearly you know nothing about the spirit world. When your life gets to being bad, will you remember that you posted on Michaela's page saying horrible, despicable things? Probably not. But you're welcome to come back to this video anytime so I could remind you, bullying is unacceptable. Internet bullying means you're a little bitch, women. She was a child. She was a child. What do you think a child was supposed to do? So, good luck. Good luck with your life. Good luck with your boyfriends and your husbands. Good luck with your babies and your children. Good luck. Good luck to anybody that posted shit on that little girl's account. And for some of you that don't know what's going on, leave. Leave. I'm not explaining this. I'm not explaining worldwide news. But I got to be honest with you. Black folks failed MATERNAL. Black folks failed MATERNAL. Black folks failed MATERNAL. Take responsibility. Black folks failed MATERNAL. How did this happen? How was nobody there? Nobody was there for her. We did this. Take responsibility. We did this. Because if there's one MATERNAL, there's more MATERNALs. Tracey Brown Live, Angela. Everything is Tracey Brown Live. Ma'Khia's sister was screaming for help, and they were in the same foster care. So, here's my threat to all of you. Do better. Because we are in a world with bullying and mean shit. COVID will not stand for. Do better. Do better. Nobody should have been posting on that little girl's account. No one. There should have been nothing but sympathy. Not even outrage. I'm not even saying be outraged. I'm saying sympathy. A little girl died because she thought she had to pick up a knife to finally defend herself. Do you understand? It wasn't like she picked up a knife. It was finally, I'm going to handle this. Because no one's there for her. You've never been bullied, people? None of you have never been bullied? But you're also big and bad on Twitter? Let me tell you about the spirit world. Everyone that's big and bad, good luck. You all will get your day. Good luck. Anyone that posted on that little girl's account, good luck. Because the day of reckoning and taking accountability, stop wanting to blame the white man. Stop it. Enough already. You don't take care of your people in the hood. You let the gangbangers shoot up your neighborhood. You let a little girl go into foster care and get beat up by grown-ass women. Really? And then you posted on her account after she was dead, blaming her. Horrible, horrible people. And if any of my people posted on the account, leave. Leave me. Leave. Do yourself a favor. Leave me. I don't operate that way. Whew. Thank you, Angela. The public at large is despicable. Black folks as a whole is despicable. Enough already. You want change? Start in your home. Start in your neighborhood. You want real change? Start in your own hearts. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Micaiah. What do you want me to see, God? What can I see here? If Micaiah can come through, allow her to come through, God. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 She was forced to face her fears. There was a lot, not a little bit of threats. There was a lot of threats, and they were daily. I think there was a lot of text messages. Somebody needs to text her phone. There was a lot of text messages as well. She was absolutely bent out of shape. And whatever fear that was going on, particularly in the night of day, there was something about nighttime that was more where she couldn't sleep really. She's telling me that family did this first to her. She's saying, I'm not a bad kid. She says, I'm a mouthy kid, but I'm not a bad kid, which I believe that you're not a bad kid. I already see that. I know that. She said her family kept falling apart and she was getting the blame for everything. The structure of the family just wasn't there. She's also saying my mom is a little crazy. She says, my mom is crazy. My mom is bent out of shape. She says her family has like major issues. She says right now, if that's her mother that they're portraying, whose last name is Bryant, but I forget her first name, she is saying that her mom is swaying with the wind. She says she's not being truthful. She says, whatever y'all are seeing, that's not my mom. She says, my mom is mean. She's saying there were times when this is her mom. I don't think this is the foster home, when her mom would pull her by her hair. Truth be told, she was taken from her mom, which means her mom was the problem, is the core of the problem. She says the whole family has problems, though. She says, you guys aren't getting the whole story. The whole story's not coming out. She's saying you guys have no idea how bad it was in her mama's house. She's saying that the children were taken away from her mom. She says, but her mom is the type of person that's like, Good, I'm glad they're gone. That type of mom she is. She's saying there's no way you could be an upright citizen, because she went from her mom's house to the foster home, her and her sister. And she said it was the same environment. But I'm getting they all might have known each other. There's something about this where they all kind of knew each other. Did they ever show the foster mom's name? Does anybody know anything about the foster mom? They're just, from what I'm understanding, they're just showing the mom who has the last name Bryant. The connection between the foster and the real mom. Yes, she left one bad environment to go to another. She went from the pot to the fire. She went to the fire to the fire. The homes were no different. Which tells me it's a neighborhood thing, right? Like, it's in the neighborhood. It's in a surrounding neighborhood that everyone in the neighborhood acts the same way. She didn't go from Los Angeles to the Valley. She didn't move to the other part of town. She went down the block in the same neighborhood, the same dysfunctional type of neighborhood. Oh, thank you. I am God. Paula Bryant is her biological mom. What is the name of her foster mom? Why is that being kept a secret? Why is the foster care's mom? Like, I'm still not understanding any of this. Hold on. Angela Moore. She was so cute. Angela Moore is the foster mom. So I'm not sure if there was an adult in the house at the home. I don't think the foster mom was actually home at the time. It had something to do with cleaning up the house, first of all. But it was an argument that was ongoing in this household. So it was a petty argument that was ongoing. By the way, guys, according to this, she's an honor roll student. All of you that cussed her out, she's an honor roll student. She's not supposed to be dead. The system failed her. Angela Moore failed her, because somebody should be home with those kids at all time. That's why you have a foster home. it's about being a guardian. But it had something to do with two former kids that was fighting Micaiah and her sister. And at that point, it had something to do with cleaning up the house because Angela doesn't like to come home to a dirty house. So the two older kids were yelling at Micaiah and her sister, but it was a constant argument. She got the message while she was out in the street, Angela, that this little girl got shot. But Angela, you're supposed to be home. How are you going to have all these kids, at least 4 of them? There was 2 against 2. At least 4 of them. And the 2 against 2 were older, acting like they the boss. Trying to tell the younger ones, clean the house, because Angela Moore doesn't like to come home to a dirty house. Why wasn't Angela Moore home? That's what fostering is about. You get money to not be out in the street working. Sorry. You get money for all those kids to say to the 2 youngest ones that you know that there's a constant problem. Get in a car with me. We're going to McDonald's. Black families failed Micaiah. Black families, Black people. We did this to her. Take responsibility for our behaviors, for how much we really care about these kids. Or your own children. Some of you are terrible parents. Terrible. Some of you beat your own children. Forget about Micaiah. You all have a Micaiah in your house right now. Or you got some bad little boy. Or you've got a little boy and a little girl, but the little boy does nothing and you smack the shit out of the little girl. But the boy can walk around acting like a little bitch to grow up a little bitch. Micaiah died for you, Black people. For you. Stop it. Raise your children better. Raise your neighborhood better. Good. I hope nobody likes what I have to say. Everybody go to hell. I know, Paris. You know, I wanted to be a foster parent. Went through all the classes, everything. You know why I didn't? Because I didn't want people to say, you're doing it for the money. Because that's such a Black thing to say to us. I was just like, I don't want to be that woman that people look at twice. Oh, you fostering? How much you get, girl? You know, when I was younger, in my early 20s, if you took a disabled child in, you get like $1,500, $1,300. If you took a regular child in, you get like $250. Do you know how many people are taking care of disabled children? Long enough to get a house. This is what's going on in my neighborhood. Long enough to get a house and then give them back to the system. Despicable people. I know you. I met you. You were in my neighborhood. All right. I don't know if this is anybody in a household, but I do get healing. I think this might be the culture needs to heal. I think it's time to identify that we have such abusive history that maybe we don't know how to raise our own children. That we even replaced disciplining with Game Box and Game Boy and Xbox and those violent games. Like, we have to admit that maybe we need counseling to raise a healthy set of responsible Negro Solstice children. Maybe it's time to take some responsibility I know you were enslaved for 400 years. I get it. My family too. I understand your mother treated you horrible. I get it. I get it. They didn't know any better because their mama didn't know any better. I know most of you were molested. I get it. I get it. It's in every black family. I don't know about white families, guys. I'm not even talking about white. I'm just talking about black families. Man, I understand you've been molested. And I understand you have children way too young because sex is just available more than education. I get it. But you're not raising these children today any better. You're hiding. Most of you are discovering how horrible your children are during the COVID. Most of you sent your children off to school to be disciplined by the teachers, and then you get mad at the teachers when your children aren't doing right. I'm only talking to black families. I don't have history in white America. I only have history in black America. And I just know something has to change. That every death that happens for a reason. Take it personal now. We've got to do better. We have to do better. We got to call things out now. And the way we call things out is to say, I need to do better. I am doing my best. I am in counseling. I got my man in counseling. I am overwhelmed. That's how we do better. One by one. And then we have to be supportive on the internet. And if somebody's crying for help, just say, I got you, sis. I got you. That's a good point. Talk to your children. Talk to them. Teach them how to talk. That's a skill. To teach your black kids how to speak up about their feelings. Right? What are you feeling? They're not allowed to say nothing. No. Oh, no. Come back. Come back. We're not leaving until we talk about our feelings. You got to meditate with your children. You know what I did with Ezra this weekend? Let me tell you something. You know what I did with my baby Ezra this weekend? We watched Ayana Vasant. You think I'm lying? Ayana's not for me. Ayana's for my baby, my grandchild. And we did some breathing exercises. And there was a part where Ayana was like, I forget which video it was, but it was so good. I'm telling everyone to listen to this particular video. It was so good. Put my glasses back on. Do you guys like Ayana? Her new series on YouTube is so good. Viral message. Ayana's anti-viral message. I don't know what the title's about. I don't think the title went with the topic, or maybe it did. I don't know. It's antiviral message day 94. There was a part in that video where she says, breathe in, breathe out. She loves to do that. And she goes, be still. And so I rewind it and I had a conversation with Ezra, right? Because there were some things he does where he gets out of control. And I said, you've got to practice a different way of communicating. And then there was a part where she says, listen. So we kept doing it over and over because he kept moving. And I said, no, you've got to learn to follow directions. Breathe in, breathe out, be still. Can you be still now? Listen. What do you hear? And so we practiced that in a 7-year-old's manner. And every time something came on and he had a question about it, I would be like, oh, let's rewind it. Let's look at that. Let's rewind it. And did you understand what she said when she meant this, that, and the third? Talk to your babies. And do not let them get away with, I don't want to talk. Because then they don't get Xbox. They don't get their iPads. All right. So I think Michaela died for you. I think she died by way of Jesus for you, Black families. Ooh, this is the start of something new. This is the start of something new. She might have died for the healthcare system, for the foster care system. She says there's no way she could have withdrawn from these people. There's no way. There's no way. Even if they tried, these women came for them. She just wanted to show them she was more powerful than them. And that's why she picked up the knife. By the way, she's saying that there was multiple threats of I'll kill you. There was multiple verbiage like that going on in the house. I feel like it was normal verbiage, not necessarily truthful verbiage, but she was not going to be a victim. She was going to be successful. Meaning, if you keep telling me I'm going to kill you, I'm not going to let it happen. Right, Anna? Thank you, Anna. Anna Rivera says, I wish I had someone to speak to. Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. They were threatening her. But I feel like, if you don't mind me saying, Makaya, I feel like they were saying it by way of truth, but not truth. But I think in her mind, it was said one time too many. So it kind of came down to, if they kill me, I'm going to kill them. If they attack me, I'm going to attack them. I feel like she was about to win some awards in school. She said I was an honor student and she was about to win some award. How does an honor student wind up in foster care? That doesn't go together. That's why I know her mother is pathetic. She said the fight was constant, not a little. It was always. She's saying one of the girls said that she would threaten her with a knife. She said the house was exposed and there's just no way anybody did not know how bad this particular house was. The foster mom collected money. She did not care about those kids. I wonder if she's going to be brought up on charges. That's what I would like to see. Was the mom working? Was the mom working? There's something here about having to juggle more than one thing. There's more to the story. Justice is going to be served not by way of y'all's desire, but justice will be served. And justice will be served for Ma'Khia. I think the mom could be brought up on charges. I know her license definitely will be taken away, or whatever it is that allows you to be a foster mom. I think definitely her children will be taken away, all of them now. I think the punishment for the mom, more than anything, is being broke. Whatever she did to these children, all four of them, whatever she did it for the money, without a doubt. And she absolutely, in the end, will be broke. She has a lot of legal fees. They are coming for her. She has a lot of legal fees. She is saying the stepmom was the devil. That, hi CJ, that in no way did she handle her home well. She's saying she told her over and over and over. It wasn't that they had problems in the household. Ma'Khia kept telling the stepmom over and over and over. You know, she's saying everybody was hella bad in that house. She's saying they were all bad in the house. Oh, Angela Moore, it was your job to stop this. It was your job to stop this. It was your job to stop this. There's also something here about weed or alcohol that also contributed to the personality changes of maybe the mom not caring enough, or these girls, the older girls, getting out of hand. Mom, Angela Moore, I think you will be arrested. I think this is going to get... Listen, I think you're going to get arrested. I think you have to get arrested. I think once the real investigation is done, what we're going to see in the long haul is that you were the biggest part of this problem. That you should have said to the system, take them out of here. Can their mother take them back? That's what you should have said to the system. But for the love of money, I don't know if anybody is looking at this, but for the love of money, what this is now happening here is not worth it. You weren't even monitoring these kids well. She wasn't even monitoring these kids well. So, were they in school? Were they homeschooled? Why was Angela not around when she had two minors in the household? Like, what is all of this that went down? And apparently it was Angela's birthday. So the two older kids were trying to celebrate her birthday, but by yelling at the two younger kids. Thank you. The Ghetto Cooking Show. Ma'Khia's sister will add everything to the piece of the puzzle. Thank you. She wasn't there when Ma'Khia passed away and was shot by police. She wasn't there, but they sent her back to that household. Also, Ma'Khia's mother, you disgust me. You disgust me because there's something about you two. You have an honor roll student. Honor roll. Honor roll. Are you kidding me? They don't go together. They don't. Foster care and honor roll don't go together. So Ma'Khia's mother was a bigger problem. All right. Let me just read this to y'all, and then I'm going to end this. New details emerge. According to CNN, Bryant's foster mother, Angela Moore, has opened up about the events leading to Ma'Khia's death. Angela Moore revealed that the incident started over two of Angela Moore's former foster children coming to the home and telling the current fosters to clean up the house. It was over keeping the house clean. The older one told them to clean up the house because mom doesn't like the house dirty. Angela Moore recalled before being told after she arrived home from work. Told you. Why was she having two jobs and fostering? Y'all gotta let me know if that's okay. Y'all gotta let me know if that's okay. Bryant and the unidentified woman argued over the chores. The two women, had come to visit to celebrate Angela Moore's birthday. CNN reported that Moore revealed that arguments between Ma'Khia and the other party of women were a regular occurrence. But why did they live there? Sounds to me like they didn't even live there. You're not the guardian over me, said Ma'Khia to one of the women. They argued all the time, said the stepmom, Angela Moore, but I never thought it would escalate. I'm sorry, if I'm arguing with someone all the time, unknown caller, I expect it to escalate. What I don't appreciate, and how the police are now part of this equation, is because when it comes to Black folks, the cop didn't think to just tase her or shoot her in the leg or anything. It was an immediate 4 shots to the chest. I don't even know how that actually happened based upon the video, but apparently it was 4 shots to the chest. So the cops are not off the hook, because we constantly have to look at why a white man can literally tell cops, I will shoot you. Can literally have a gun. The cops see the gun and he lives. Everybody on January 6th lived. Oh, where's my book? Oh, damn it. I mean, it's going to come down to every man for himself, and we'll worry about who did and who didn't do what later. That's what it's going to come down to. No one should shoot a kid even with the knife 4 times in the chest. So you as cops want to make him not responsible? This is going to turn into police against the streets in a minute. Upside down. Monk nun. Negative judgment of the physical world. Excess piety. What? Spirit, don't make me work so hard.
Unknown caller.
Monk Nun. Upside down is removed from the real world, over pious, self-absorbed. Determine whether there's a serious life pattern of removing yourself from the world and personal relationships to focus intently on spiritual practice. But upside down is having no spirituality. I get it. No spirituality, no devotion, no dedication, no wisdom, because it's upside down. No mental common sense. Angela had no mental common sense. Her mother had no mental common sense. No devotion to any spiritual practice or any intents to focus on the upbringing or spirituality of this little girl. This is the best I can get. Upside down. This is systematic failure. It's systematic failure in the Black community, along with systematic failure with the police. All right, guys. Lack of empathy for Black women. But remember, Black women have lack of empathy for Black women. Remember that. What will it take for you to change, Black woman? What will it take? All right, guys. Whew. Deep. I love you all. By the way, I am going to be on Friday on YouTube at Miss Sheena's World. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Just check out Miss Sheena's World and join me Friday. All right? And thank you, guys. Thank you for putting up with me. Whew. This is heavy. Thank you, everyone. All right, I gotta go. Thanks, guys.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown, Tracey Brown Live.